Hey guys! So this week is Viewer's Choice Week, and it was suggested that I talk about what I know, and that is contemporary. Now, I know we did genre weeks a few weeks ago, but I was doing the dystopian genre at that point, and it's one of my favorite genres, but not my all-time favorite. My all-time favorite is contemporary, and it's what I read the most of. So for today, I picked 5 very different contemporary stories, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about each one and why I think you should read it. So first up, I have a book that I think just embodies summer. It's the perfect summer read, and it's Catching Jordan by Miranda Kenneally. It is kind of a football story, so I know that might kind of turn some people off because normally I don't like reading about sports, but this book is definitely about so much more. Jordan is the captain of the football team, and yes, she is a girl, and it makes for some very humorous things going on with the guys on the football team and the new boy who comes in and wants to take her place on the team, and she just has like the biggest crush on him ever. And it's so funny and it's so sweet, and honestly it's the characters that make this book so awesome, because not only is Jordan a great heroine, but the guys on the football team, as well as the love interests, they're all just really great characters. And so this one, even if you've already read it, I think that you kind of just need to take this one to the pool with you one day and reread it, just because it's just so much fun. It's such a light read. And then going from the light read to a very kind of heavy contemporary, Lie by Caroline Bock is not my typical contemporary. I go for the romantic, funny books, and I kind of picked this one up on a whim. And it is the story of a girl whose boyfriend does something very, very bad. He participates in a hate crime. He's actually kind of the leader of this hate crime, and it ends up killing a young El Salvadoran immigrant. And she knows what happened, but she's not telling. And it's the story of kind of her making up her mind on what she's going to do about this. And it also ties in the brother of the kid who died, the mom, the police officer, the best friend of the her boyfriend who did the crime with him, her best friend, who is maybe not such a great friend after all. It's told from so many different point of views. It would seem confusing in other books, but it is just so awesome in this book. And I highly recommend this one, even though I definitely wouldn't call this one a light summer read. I would definitely say you need to be in the right mood to read this one, so be warned. Another one that I think would be a good summer read, but this one is more for the adventure, The Best Night of Your Pathetic Life by Altebrando. I love this book. It's really fun, and it's crazy. It is the story of this girl, Mary, and her group of friends who participate in this ginormous scavenger hunt at the end of their senior year in high school. And it takes place in one night, the best night. And it's just this crazy adventure where they're trying to win this scavenger hunt. And lots of revelations come up throughout the scavenger hunt, but it's really just kind of them doing this one last thing together as a group before they go their separate ways for college. And so there's kind of some romance, little bits. There's a lot of humor, a lot of crazy antics. It's just a really fun book, definitely for fans of adventure in contemporary. Fans of romance in contemporary, I highly suggest Such a Rush by Jennifer Echols. And sorry for the glare on this. I need to get away from the window. But this one is amazing. I am a huge Jennifer Echols fan. I have read every one of her books, and I have loved every one of them. And this is her newest one. I think it comes out July 10th, so it may not be out yet, but you can pre-order it. And this is a very crazy romance about a girl who is crushing on one brother, yet kind of dating the other. And it just makes for these crazy things that go on. And there are some very, very steamy scenes in this book. I highly recommend Jennifer Echols for older romance fans. Unless you go with her Simon Pulse romantic comedies, those are good for younger, but this one is definitely a little steamier, a little better for the older teens. It's just a really cute yet sexy romance, and the guys, both of them, I'm definitely Team Grayson, but both Grayson and Alec, they're twin brothers. They are both fabulous guys, and it'll be hard for you to pick which one you like. Although, I definitely think there are more Grayson fans out there, just because he's the really sexy bad boy. And last but not least, for fans of humor in your contemporary, I suggest From What I Remember by Stacy, Kramer, and Valerie Thomas. This is pitched as The Hangover meets Will and Grace for teens, and I think that's the perfect pitch. Normally I hate those kind of things, but in this case it's just so fitting. Two teens who can't really stand each other get locked in the back of a truck and brought over into Mexico, where they're stuck because they have no passports and no way to get home, and it is the day before graduation, and one of them is the valedictorian. And oh my gosh, it is one crazy night, and it's just full of laughs. I honestly laughed so hard at this book, there were tears running down my face. And there's the flamboyant gay best friend, and some romance for him as well, which I loved. There is the crazy girlfriend of the guy that ends up in Mexico. And then there's the valedictorian, who kind of realizes a lot about herself and her high school experience over this one night. So humor, read this one. So those are my 5 contemporary picks. I think you guys should read them all, but if you have a specific thing you're interested in, there are some topics for you. So check those out. If you've read them, let me know what you think. And next week we are doing bookshelf tours. So get excited. You get to see my 5 bookshelves. Yay! So hope you guys have a great night, great weekend. Hope you guys had a great 4th. And oh yeah, happy 1 year to the rest of the Totally Bookssessed girls. Please fill out the survey, which I will link to below. And yeah, I think that's it for the week. Bye!